So now, I've always wanted a dog ever since I knew what a dog was, and that just amplified when I spent some time with a military working dog section in the Falklands, watching them do bite work, scent work, and everything else in between, and then watching every military film and every military dog film that I could get my hands on. I just fell in love with the Malinois breed, and then throughout then I decided, you know what, these dogs are cool as fuck. I'm gonna get one myself. Problem is, I didn't get one of these cool dogs. What I got was this. So I began scouring the internet and endlessly just doom scrolling on YouTube, looking at videos of how to get your dog to do this, how to teach your dog to do that, and everything was just coming through thick and fast, just boom, 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 boom. And so I decided, I was like, you know, I'm just going to start watching some of these cool films and try and look and see what the things that they're doing that has a dog in it, from Max to Dog to Rex, or Megan Levy as it's known. So then what I did is I just decided to write down a list of everything I want my dog to do. Let's just look at the list and run through it with me. See, I wanted us to have basic obedience, and the thing that I decided to start with was, you guessed it, the sit and stay. And as you can see, all I did was just get her to sit in a position, and then I walk away, and when I decide she can move and come back to me, I'll call her over and she gets the reward for staying. I mean, this can go on for various distances and be built upon with distractions, etc. Obviously, like, start at home, get them to stay somewhere, and then call them over, give them a treat, etc, etc, and then just build upon it and then start doing it outside. And then that's that, nipped. The next part I wanted to work on was to lie down and stay. See, now this is the exact same process as the sit stay. However, the challenge I faced was Willow is not the biggest fan of lying down anywhere without a carpet, but she's just gonna have to get used to it. But yeah, I just lay her down, left her there, walked away, and when I decided, you know what, you can come over, here's the ball, run at me. Come here and have the ball, have it. And then that's that, nipped. So now for recall, I incorporated that into both those other tasks, and I use fetch as my way of sending the dog away and bringing it back when she's called. So that's recall, nipped. So now I'm not the biggest fan of bite work, and I don't have the skills nor the equipment to do it. However, I can and have been teaching Willow how to use scent detection and how to use her nose to find things around the house. I've been using these snuff and a seek things. They're basically just like little bags with aniseed inside, so it's just something for her to find. I'm using this as like the building block to start teaching her how to look for things and how to find things, and then start changing up the odors as we're going. So the way I'd teach this was to just hold the bag, and every time she touched it, good girl, yes, she would get a little treat. And I started amping this up and then adding the word seek to it to add a command. And then when she was like, okay, I can seek, you gotta sit. Good girl, yes. And then we're still working on the sit down to alert that she's found the scent. Then I started making it a little bit harder and just sticking it underneath questions. I'd be like, seek. Trying not to have a, that's better, good girl, yes. Yes, good girl. Trying to get her to like find it, not pick it up, and just sit. I just wanted to sit. With that down and having the building blocks of a foundation, I've got a good starting place on my way through training Willow. Although none of these are ever going to be 100%, I'm going to be working on this throughout her entire life, basically. I'll be using scentworkUK and their scent detection guidelines and rules as a template of how I progress my way through scent work. And I'll drop a link in the description if anyone wants to have a look at to see what those are. And hopefully in the future, maybe we'll try out and have a go at the competition, see how we do. But if you got this far in the video, I'd appreciate if you did all the usual things like subscribing and maybe watching some of the other videos that we're doing. And if you drop in the comments below with something that you're working on with your dog, maybe we can all bond over that. But if you drop a like, every like in this video is a stroke for Willow.